Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 8th. So students, in our English syllabus we are having two textbook. Our first textbook is Honeydew. So we will start reading this textbook and we will begin with our chapter 1. So name of the chapter 1 is The Best Christmas Present in the World, and this chapter is written by Mr. Michael Morpurgo. So he is the writer of this chapter, and this chapter is having 3 different parts, and in today's video we will cover our part 1. The name of part 1 is A Roll Top Desk. So students, what is this Christmas present that is regarded as the best Christmas present in the world, that we will come to know in our story. So this chapter is having a very interesting story. So now let's begin our story. First of all, before you read, so before starting the chapter, before starting reading the story, let's get some idea about the story. There are some dates or periods of time in the history of the world that are so significant that everyone knows and remembers them. So first of all, हमें क्या कहा गया है, that in the history of the world there are so many dates and periods of time that are so significant, or we can say that are so important that everyone knows and remembers them. Clear? The story you will read mentions one such date and event, and the story that we will read here in this chapter, so that story also mentions one such date, one such event that is very significant, that is very much important in the history of the world. A war between the British and the Germans in 1914. And what is that event? That event is a war that was going on between the British and the Germans. It means one side there was the British army and on the opposite side there was the German army, and one war was going on between these two army, and the year was 1914. And I am very much sure that you all remember that during that time of 1914 World War First was going on. So this is story that we will read here. This story is of that time when there was World War First was going on, and one war was there between British and German armies. Okay, so this was the event, the World War I, and this is actually something very important, very significant in the history of mankind, in the history of entire world. Clear? So now let's begin our story. So as I have told you, this is part 1. I spotted in a junk shop in Bridport a roll top desk. So the narrator of the story is saying that he spotted it. Spot means saw. Okay, so he saw, or we can say he looked, or we can say he noticed it. So what is it? There was something that the narrator he spotted where? In a junk shop. And where was that junk shop? It was in Bridport. And now the narrator is saying that what was it? It was a roll top desk. It means there was one junk shop where in Bridport, and in that junk shop there was one roll top desk was there, and the narrator he noticed that desk, he spotted that desk, or we can say he saw that desk. So first of all, let's see what roll top desk means. So students, in this picture you all can see this is the roll top desk. And why it is called as a roll top desk? Because the top of this desk, that is that part, it can be rolled. Okay, इसको हम इस तरह से ऊपर करेंगे तो ये uncover हो जाएगा, and we can cover the desk also. Okay, so इसको हम बार बार ना pull भी कर सकते हैं, उसको हटा भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, so such kind of desk is known as roll top desk. So such a desk was there in one of the junk shop. Okay, so now what junk shop means? Junk shop is a kind of shop where all the old broken stuff that is being sold and bought. Okay, so that kind of shop is known as a junk shop. Like in this picture you all can see this is a junk shop. Okay, so जितना भी पुराना used सामान होता है जो broken है, खराब हो गया है, so all that kind of stuff is exchanged, or we can say all that kind of stuff is being sold and bought in such kind of shop, that is known as a junk shop. clear? So one junk shop was there where in Bridport, and in that shop the narrator he spotted one roll top desk. Okay, so that roll top desk was in a junk shop. It means it is not at all a new desk. Okay, ये एक पुरानी डेस्क है और मे भी बहुत खराब कंडीशन में है, बहुत पुरानी होगी, इसीलिए वो जंक शॉप में थी. The man said it was early 19th century and oak, and now the narrator he was very much interested in that desk when he saw that desk. So the narrator he was very much interested, so he inquired, he asked about that desk. So the man, or we can say the owner of that shop, or we can say the man who was there in the shop, he told the narrator what, that this desk was made in early 19th century and it was made with oak wood. So what is oak? Oak is a kind of a tree that we can see in this picture. This is the oak tree. So that roll top desk that was made with the help of oak tree, or we can say that was made of the wood of the oak tree. Okay, so that desk was made in early 19th century and the wood was of oak wood, oak tree. I had wanted one, but they were far too expensive, and now the narrator is telling the reason that why he was interested in that desk when he saw that desk in the junk shop. So narrator is saying that he had wanted one, he wanted to have one such kind of desk, he wanted to have one roll top desk, but all the desks they were far too expensive. So the narrator he always wanted to have such kind of roll top desk. So whenever he went to the market to buy the desk, then each and every time he found that desk is very much expensive. So this is the reason he wanted to have one, but he was not at all able to have one. Why? Because the desk they were very much expensive for the narrator. This one was in a bad condition, the roll top in several pieces, one leg clumsily mended, scotch marks all down one side. And now the narrator is presenting the condition, or we can say the situation of that roll top desk that he noticed in the junk shop. So narrator is saying that this roll top desk it was in a very bad condition, right? That we all know, because वो junk shop पे है, इसीलिए वो बहुत पुरानी होगी, and that desktop is very much in a bad condition, very much poor condition. And now narrator is saying that the roll top of the desk it was in several pieces. It means ये जो roll top है ये बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे pieces में टूटा हुआ था. इस एक top के बहुत सारे pieces हो रखे थे. One leg clumsily mended, and the one leg of that desk was mended. Mend means to repair, and it was mended very clumsily in a very bad manner. Okay, so one of the leg that we can see here, so one of the leg was mended but very clumsily in a very bad manner. Scotch marks all down one side, and one more thing was there, that on one side of the desk, like we can see on this side, so on this side there were scotch marks. So what is scotch marks means? It means burn marks. It means we can say कि वो जो desk थी उसके एक side पे जलने के निशान थे. Burn marks were there on one side of the desk, and these are all the reason that the narrator is saying that that desk was in a very poor, in a very bad condition. Okay, because first of all the top it was into several pieces. Second, one leg was broken and it was mended but very clumsily in a very bad manner, and the one side it was having scotch marks all over. It was going for very little money, so that desk was not at all in a good condition. This was the reason that the owner of the shop, or we can say the man who was there in the shop, he was giving that desk in very little money. It means the narrator he wanted to have a desk, but every time उनको लगता था कि जो market में desk available हैं they are very much expensive. But now when he noticed, when he spotted this desk, then he found that the owner of the shop, he was giving this desk in a very less money, in a very little money. Why? Because the reason is very much obvious, because the reason is the desk was not at all in a good condition. I thought I could restore it. So now the narrator, he was having so many things in his mind. He wanted to have one desk, and this desk he can afford, right? Because वो बहुत ही कम उसकी value थी, but at the same time the desk was not in a good condition. So now the narrator, he was thinking all the things, and then he realized that अगर वो इस desk को खरीद लेंगे, then he is able to restore it, he is able to repair this desk. It would be a risk, a challenge, but I had to have it, and to repair that desk that is in such a poor condition, that is a kind of risk, that is a kind of a challenge. But the narrator is already, he is actually prepared to take the challenge. So narrator is saying that yes, this was a kind of risk, this was a kind of challenge, but the narrator, he had to have the challenge, because अगर वो मार्केट से लेंगे डेस्क, जो ऑब्वियसली बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव होंगी, और ये जो डेस्क है ये उनको बहुत ही रीजनेबल रेट पे मिल रही है. यस, द कंडीशन इज नॉट एट ऑल गुड, बट द नरेटर इज श्योर दैट ही विल बी एबल टू रिपेयर द डेस्क. I paid the man and brought it back to my work room at the back of the garage. So now finally the narrator, he decided that he will have the desk, and then he paid the man, he paid the value of that desk to the owner, to the man that was there, and finally he brought the desk back to his work room and were at the back of the garage. I began work on it on Christmas Eve, and now the narrator, obviously he has to repair the desk, so now he started to work on it, he started to repair the desk when on Christmas Eve. So it was Christmas time, Christmas Eve was there, and on that eve finally he started to repair the desk, finally he started his work on the desk. I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawer. So first of all, the narrator, what he is doing, first of all he removed the roll top completely. So now you all know what a roll top means, right? The cover we can say. So first of all he removed that cover completely, and then he pulled out the drawers. So जितने भी drawers थे उस desk में, then next he pulled out the drawers. The veneer had lifted almost everywhere, and now the narrator, he noticed another thing about the desk. He noticed that the veneer had lifted almost everywhere. So first say the meaning. What veneer means? It means a thin layer of plastic or wood on furniture. It means in this picture you all can see this is a table, okay, and this layer of wood that is being pulled here. So this thin layer is known as veneer, that is everywhere on the top of this table. So such kind of layer that was there on that roll top desk. So such kind of layer had lifted almost everywhere. It looked like water damage to me, and now the narrator, he was trying to figure out the reason कि किस reason से layer हटी होगी. So finally it looked like to him that water damage is the reason. So finally the narrator वो सोचते हैं कि because of the water ये जो layer है वो damage हो गई है because of water, okay. Both fire and water had clearly taken their toll on this desk. So finally the narrator is saying that both fire and water, they had clearly taken their toll on this desk. So what taken their toll means? It means damaged. So narrator is saying that roll top desk, it was damaged by both fire and water. Why fire? Because we have read earlier that on one side of the desk there were scorch marks, right? और scorch marks क्यों है? Because वो fire की वजह से हैं. And now the narrator, he found another thing, that the layer of the wood that was there on the top of the desk, it was lifted everywhere, and the narrator, he is thinking that this damage is caused by the water. So now narrator is thinking that the roll top desk is damaged because of fire and because of water. The last drawer was stuck fast. So now when the narrator he was trying to pull out all the drawers, then he found that the last drawer of the desk it was stuck fast, right? वो बिल्कुल जैम हो चुका था और जो नरेटर थे he was trying to pull out the drawer, he was pulling very harder and harder, but still he was unable to pull out the last drawer of the desk because it was stuck very fast. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. So narrator, he is trying very hard, he is doing all his efforts and he was trying that he would be able to ease it out very gently without damaging it. So he was trying to pull out but very gently. In the end, I used brute force. So first the narrator, he was pulling in a very gentle manner, but when he was unable to pull it out, then finally in the end, the narrator he used brute force. So what brute means? Brute means violent. Okay, so finally he was pulling it harder and he was applying all his force. I struck it sharply with the side of my fist and the drawer flew open to reveal a shallow space underneath a secret drawer. So now finally when the narrator, when he was pulling the drawer with all his force, then I struck it sharply with the side of my fist. So narrator is trying to say that finally he struck the drawer sharply. How? With the side of his fist. So what fist means? In this picture we all can see this kind of this shape of the hand is known as fist. So finally when he was applying all his force, then he made such kind of fist, and with the help of his fist he struck that drawer in a very sharp manner. Then what happened next? Then the drawer it flew open and finally what was there? Then it flew open. Then the narrator found that one shallow space was there underneath, and what was that space? That space was a secret drawer. So what secret drawer means? So students, you can see in this picture, suppose this is the last drawer of that desk. Okay, so when the narrator he was pulling with the help of the handle, then he found that one shallow space was there. You can see this kind of space. So this is the secret drawer. So why this drawer is known as secret? Because you know from outside everyone can notice that there is only one drawer, that is this. Okay, this is the space, but when the narrator, when finally he is able to open the drawer and when finally the drawer flew away, then finally the narrator is able to realize that one secret drawer is also attached with that last drawer of the desk. So there was one secret drawer in that roll top desk. There was something in there, and now because it is a secret drawer, so जिस person की वो drawer थी, जिस person की वो desk थी, so उसने उस secret drawer में कुछ रख रखा था, and now the narrator he found that something was there inside that secret drawer. I reached in and took out a small black tin box. So the narrator finally he reached in, finally he pulled all the things that was there inside, and he realized that there was one small black color tin box where inside that secret drawer. Sellotaped to the top of it was a piece of lined note paper and written on it in shaky handwriting. So there was one black color tin box and sellotaped to the top of it. On the top of that tin box there was sellotaped, and with the help of the sellotape there was a piece of lined note paper. Okay, so on the top of the box there was a note paper, और उस note paper को with the help of sellotape वहाँ पे लगा दिया गया था, and on that paper it was written what? And that was written in shaky handwriting. So what shaky means? Shaky means in a very trembling handwriting. Okay, so let's see first of all what was written on that paper. So on that paper it was written, Jim's last letter received January 25, 1950. 14 to be buried with me when the time comes. So on that note paper that was there on the top of that tin box, it was written in a very shaky handwriting that this is Jim's last letter, and this letter was received on January 25 year 1915. And one more line was there, and in that line it was written that this letter to be buried with me when the time comes. Okay, so these were the words, these were the lines that were written on that note paper. I knew as I did it that it was wrong of me to open the box, but curiosity got the better of my scruples. So when the narrator, when he found that box and when he found that note paper and when he read that what was written in that note paper, so now narrator is saying that at that time the narrator, he knows this thing very well, that it is very much wrong of him if he is trying to open the box. So narrator, he just wanted to open the box, he just wanted to see that what is there inside the box, and he also knows that this is something very wrong, because to read someone else's letter, it is not at all a good manner. So the narrator is very much aware with this thing that if he will open the box, if he will read the letter, then it will be very bad, it not at all it will be a good decision. But he was very much curious. Okay, he was having a great deal of curiosity, and that curiosity finally got the better of his scruples. So what scruples means? Scruples is a feeling of hesitation. So the narrator, he was having the feeling of hesitation. Why? Because he was aware this thing that to read someone else's letter is not a good thing, it is not at all good manner. So he was having a feeling of hesitation, but at the same time he was having the curiosity. He just wanted to know that what is there and what is written in that letter, and finally his curiosity wins, okay, over his hesitations. It means finally he opened the box. Why? Just to read the letter. It usually does. And now the narrator, he is adding one remark here, and he is saying it usually does. It means generally ऐसा ही होता है. Always जो narrator की curiosity है, that wins over his hesitation. Okay, so he is very much curious, and always he is same. Inside the box there was an envelope. So finally the narrator, he opened that tin box. So inside the box he found that there was one envelope. The address read Mrs. Jim Macpherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. So one envelope was there, and on that envelope one address was written. So what was the address? The address was Mrs. Jim Macpherson. So that letter was addressed to Mrs. Jim Macpherson, and the address was 12 Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. I took out the letter and unfolded it. So inside the envelope there was the letter. So first of all the narrator, he read the address that was written on the envelope, and next he took out the letter that was inside the envelope, and then he unfolded the letter. It was written in pencil and dated at the top December 26, 1914, and the letter, it was written in pencil, and the date that was there on the top of the letter, the date was December 26, 1914. So you all know that whenever we write a letter, so first of all on the top we always write the date. So on that letter there was also the date, and it was the date when this letter was written. So this letter was written on December 26, and the year is 1914. And we have read earlier that when finally this letter was received, it was January, and the year was 1915. Clear? So now the narrator, he is having someone else's letter, and he is so much curious, and he just wanted to read the letter. So what will happen next? That we will come to know in the next part of our chapter. See you in the next video. Thank you.